person. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes, Abid Raza.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, good evening to everyone and Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
And then,
Walaikum
ma'am,
assalam.
I want to say something about our today's topic.
Mm-hmm.
So, so as we know that English is an international language, um, I didn't have nothing, and I want to say that I don't have anything. So I want to give you an example. Um, that yesterday was there was a person in our room. He said that he is in Saudi Arabia, and he is working in a perfumery, and there are lots of people that saying Arabic language, but lots of people says, and those people who didn't know Arabic language, so they says English language, and that is important, because if nobody I forget the word, what was it, when nobody not knows English language, so they didn't live in foreign countries. Thank you.
Really? Are you
Yes.
okay?
Very true.
How are you?
Okay, thank. Yes, Saddam Hussein.
Yes. My question is that you, with you. Carry on, ma'am.
Lala Chauhan, you can speak after Saddam Hussein. Whatever the question you want to ask, Saddam Hussein say whatever he wants to say. Then you can say whatever you want to ask, or you say. Okay? Yes, Saddam
Okay,
Hussein.
okay. 1 minute, ma'am. Yes, sir. बाबू अलग किसी साइड में मैं गिर गया हूँ ये कुमार
Okay, let Saddam let Lala Chauhan ask whatever he wanted. Then okay, Saddam Hussein, you can ask.
सॉरी मैम
Okay, fine, fine.
मैम आई हैव वन क्वेश्चन
Yes, yes, Lala Chauhan.
the question is that what is meaning of subject
Subject. Subject.
It means sources, ma'am. Like as in our class, we FSC part one and two, and in our every one, two, three, we learn two or three subjects like as a two or three like as a biology and other things.
Huh.
Use that subject.
These are subjects. Yeah, these are the subjects. In Hindi, we can call it Vishay. Subject is it? These are the courses. Subject. What should I say? Subject is a subject.
no
Yes.
no ma'am this is exam subject
Yes.
this is called the exam subject so subject is about sentence this is
That is also a subject, and this is also a subject. Is the topic. On this topic, you want to say, you want to say. Okay.
subject is the whole sentence this is called subject
This is a grammatical learning in our
Subject
study.
sentence in a sentence part is a subject.
uh,
Yeah.
without subject we can't ma'am without subject we can't make a sentence
Mhm.
Gagal ora.
Yeah.
Barca era kali bacho. Barca kharabacho.
Switch off your mic.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes, Lala Chauhan.
my question is that how many times?
Okay, we'll do the grammar part later on after the class. We discuss this thing, then I'll tell you whatever you want to say. You want to ask.
Okay,
You want to ask about the
ma'am,
grammar part, isn't it?
ma'am, would you like to give me your number and I am notice and I am after class and I am ask you.
Okay, fine. You can ask me in the admin group. You can check my number. There is Taranum. I'm admin there, so you can ask me anything on my WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, okay, ma'am. But ma'am, I am not add in your WhatsApp group.
You are not in our WhatsApp group. Okay, fine. Link will be there on the screen. You can join with that link. After some time, a link will be shared on the screen.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Now I am turn off my mic. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yes, Saddam Hussein.
Yes,
But Lala, you can check
ma'am.
this
Ma'am, may I speak?
WhatsApp link. Yes, yes, you can speak.
Ma'am, English is a very important in the world, to very fast language, and all body and any boys and girls, our parents very must English language. And if
Yes, yes. Okay.
and
Anything else you want
world
to say?
world by world language change English. Huh?
Yes, yes. You
Yes.
continue what you said.
Sorry.
Hello.
Yes.
Should
Yes,
I
Muni.
start?
Wait. You have to and let three people have already raised their hands. So first of all, they and then you can speak. Okay, Muni.
Okay, okay, no worry, no worry.
Okay. Yes, Ritesh Kumar.
Yes. Speak Ritesh. Ritesh,
Yes,
please
Ritesh.
बोलो. Ritesh, बोलो.
Ritesh has gone somewhere. Doesn't matter. Ghulam Ashraf. Yes.
Where is
Yes,
she gone?
I don't know where.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Hello. Yes, Ghulam Ashraf.
Yes, ma'am. The today topic is why people are giving too much importance to English. Is it right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Right. Right.
Okay, ma'am. English, as we know, the English is a globally accepted language,
Uh-huh.
and everyone who wants to suppose study in abroad,
Ma'am,
any other countries, then it should must he has to know the English because in English is a common language, I think, in the world. So we can say that English is too much important because suppose there are someone who wants to read their research paper, and when you go searching in Google or internet,
ये तो
or
पागल
where
बोल देते रिलेटिव आए हुए हैं
search,
मतलब फैमिली कह देते
everything,
हैं.
many books and research
अरे पागल
papers
तो बोल
about.
देते गेस्ट लोग आए हुए हैं. आई लेफ्ट.
If he does
चुपचाप
not
तुम
know the
लेफ्ट हो गए.
English,
कुछ
then
बोले
how
भी नहीं.
is it?
ऐसे होता
How
है
can
ग्रुप
he
में रहने से
read?
रहो, नहीं तो वेरी एग्जिट हो जाओ. मजाक मत बना के रखो ग्रुप को. ठीक है, बाय.
Hello, someone is speaking, ma'am. That's why.
Saddam, can you please mute your mic, please?
ओके मैं.
Yes, ma'am. So we can say that if you want to study some research of other country, if you want to explore your knowledge about new things which happens in other country, then it is available in English, most of them, because English is globally accepted. And suppose you simply we want to visit some other
Ma'am,
country, if you don't
please
know the
1 minute.
English. Hello, Saddam.
Yes.
Please unmute after I complete. Then you can speak. If
Okay, okay,
no
okay,
problem.
okay, okay.
Okay. So we can say that the English is too much important in any for any students or any businessman who wants to pursue, yeah, enhance their knowledge or increase their businesses. That's all from my side. Okay.
Yes. Carry on.
Oh, really, ma'am? I have one question in this topic. Saddam, where is going to ma'am?
Mom, please reply.
Actually, man is not, I think, not
बोलो
here.
आपसे.
Eh,
Hello.
yes, Saddam, you can speak now.
The topic, tell me. I
The topic
sorry.
is why
Topic.
people are giving too much importance to English. The topic is why people are giving too much importance to English.
Same way, people, all people, English language must, all country. Okay.
Saddam, please unmute your mic.
Okay.
Now, Kaf, ma'am, you can speak.
Okay, I want to request all of you, please mute your mics and hear properly each other. You know, we all are here for betterment. If we'll disturb each other, so it will not be beneficial for anyone. So I'll request Vijay to you as well. Please mute your mic. Vijay, can you please mute your mic? Okay. I think ma'am is left. So yesterday I was
I'm here. I'm here. No, I had not left. Actually, I had my mic was switched off. It was muted.
okay. Sorry,
It
ma'am.
was
I thought you were
fine.
not visible here, so that's why I think not you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yesterday I raised one question um, regarding why we are paying too much attention to English. So everyone has their own opinion. Might be you won't agree with me, whatever I will say. From my point of view, what I think is that why we are paying too much attention to English, because we are still under the influence of British people. They left us, but we are still under the influence of British. Like if we'll talk about as far as our country is concerned, all the documents, all the constitutions, all the paperwork,
Ma'am,
all the
correct,
government work has
co-
been.
ma'am,
Saddam
correct
Hussein,
language.
please,
Please.
please, please mute your mic. Please.
Saddam,
So,
please mute your mic, yaar. Please don't
So
disturb the class.
okay, ma'am, I left. Bye.
no, don't need. We are not saying you left. You have to listen
No, no,
others
ma'am,
as well.
left,
Okay.
left, left.
Don't,
I left.
don't leave the group. We are not asking you to leave.
Okay. Actually, we have to. There should
Fine.
be. We should give respect to others' views as well. So. Uh, so I'm that we are under the influence of British people. Still, we are under the influence of British people. Like our documentations, our constitutions, our in our government systems, every letter or the every policies has been issued in the English. like if like our national language is Urdu, right? In Pakistan, Urdu, and I think in India is in English. And the different countries, they are having different their languages, but we are not, we are not giving importance to our language. We are giving importance to English. I don't know why. This maybe this is all because our weaknesses, or I don't know why. And after so many years of independence, we are still, trying to focusing more on English. I know that the English is international language, and we have to learn English as well as the other languages. But we are focusing a lot nowadays. The society is paying lot of, our society, our mindset is like that. Okay, if we are a good English speaker, we can get the good opportunity. Or might be it is the nowadays, it is the symbol of modernity. If I'll speak good English, so you think that, okay, I have, maybe wow, she's a, very nice. Although other hands, maybe I don't have knowledge of anything in the different areas. So it's maybe, I think it is, we are focusing because in our society we don't have that much opportunities because of population here. Everyone is not getting their right job. Everyone is struggling here, and we all are thinking that if we learn the other languages, it is good to learn other languages, because you if you learn multiple languages, definitely you have lot of opportunity to get job, or for the better future. If we are trying to learn English for move to other countries, it is not very easy to leave your country. And like we are dreaming, we will go to Canada, we will live in we will go to America, we will have very bright future, we will do this, like we have imagination word in our mind. It is very difficult. There's a lot of discrimination in our society. There is a lot of discrimination, like the Sindhis won't accept it. Like, I'm not saying in please don't in a different way, don't please mind it, but this is the reality of our life. We are not paying attention to our language. Like, as I like okay, English is the international language, but Urdu or Hindi is our national language. When you get the job, we will get the letter in English. Why we are not like we are not living in international level? Why we are not promoting our language? When we get the admission in university, or where we are applying for something, for the some documentation, we have to fill the forms in English. So this is, weakness of our society, our government. That's why we are not promoting our language. So this is what I feel. Maybe you all are having different opinions. Definitely English is important. Every language is important. We have to learn other languages as well as English. So thank you very much for listening. Please.
Thank you, Kev. Kev, actually, Indian national language is Hindi, not English. And English, we are means everybody is giving so much of importance to English because if you go anywhere, any part of the world, English can be understandable and spoken. The people are speaking English and understanding English. Any other language in this world is not having so much of this thing. They are not so everywhere is not every languages can't be spoken, but English is the one language which everywhere where people are speaking. So that's why I think if you'll go, if you want to communicate with the other people, like in India, we are having so many states, and every state is having their their languages. But if we don't know their language, then we have to speak in English. So the main English is playing the role uh, to communicate. This language is enabling us to communicate with each other with whatever they are using with their mother tongue is. But English is the one language in which we can communicate to each other. I think so, and of course, it is an international language. Kev, I
Yes, ma'am.
do you
Yes,
agree
ma'am.
with?
Yes, ma'am. I'm agree with you. I know. I do agree with all because all are having different views. But I was saying like we all are. Hindi is your language, mother language. Okay, so why not we can communicate in Hindi in other states rather than the
Yeah,
English?
we can
So
we can communicate in
this is
English.
my
We can
because
communicate in
not
Hindi
the
also.
international. Yeah,
We can
but
communicate in Hindi in India only.
yeah,
In Pakistan, communicate in Urdu. But with
yeah,
other of the world, they don't know Hindi. They don't know Urdu. That is
but
the
ma'am,
problem.
the problem.
So,
Okay,
Can I
even
say
in
something, ma'am? Hello.
our country, people are not promoting their language. They are preferring English. That's what I was supposed to say. That I was saying this thing. Of course, I'm not disagree with you. I'm totally agree with you. English is important, but in our countries, we are rather than focusing on our language, we are more focusing on English. So that was I was saying. Maybe this is my point. Definitely, you are right and on your way. So that was I was thinking कि everybody, even the everyone is trying to move from our country. So this was my point of view. I do agree with you.
you see that people who are living in that country, they are using that language. In their national languages, they are using that language. Apart from that, they are trying to learn English.
Man, like in our country, like basically I'm from Pakistan. Okay,
Hmm.
our national language is Urdu, right? But the all documentation, if I'll get the government job, I'll get the letter in English. Okay, if
Okay.
anyone else is get the from government point of view, it is our national language, so we have to promote our language in our country rather than promoting English in our country. English is very important. I know that without nowadays, without English, if I don't know the English, maybe I can't communicate with. Right now, I'm talking to you. It's because I know the English. So
Hmm.
there are a lot of people who are in the group. Maybe they are from Arabic countries or they belong from other country. They won't understand my language. So they
Hmm.
are definitely can understand English because they are getting me because of English. But I was talking from my country point of that thing, which I feel I know that it is very important. I let's dance to other
Yeah,
people
yeah.
to play now.
But in multinational companies or international companies, also English is only the language which is used.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Muhammad Iqbal wants to say. Yeah, you want to say, Kev?
Hello, everyone. So,
Hello.
first of all, I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, okay. So, for the second time, I'm joining here, your room here.
Welcome.
So, actually, I was just listening to Miss Cap. I just want to say something because it is related to our topic as well. That why people are giving more importance, too much importance to the English. So, in my point of view, the first thing which I have observed with the discussion of Miss Cap. that she is really possessive about her native language or her mother tongue. Yes, and everybody should have, because language is not just the way of communication. Many things are connected with that language. For example, I'm also very much possessive about my mother tongue, is Punjabi. And if we talk about our mother tongue, language is just not a way of communication. Many things are connected. For example, our cultural stories, our traditions that are really closely associated with the language. So, as far as this question is concerned, why we do not give importance to our language, and then again, I will come back to the topic. I'm sorry. So, the thing is, nowadays, the world is going to become a global village, and life is just for once. If you just want to limitize yourself just within your area, within your country, then this is okay. You have to speak Urdu, you have to speak Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, whatever your national or your regional language is. Because I'm a Punjabi activist as well. When I meet the people of my region, I speak with them in Punjabi language. They don't know, even many people, they don't know that I can speak English. In the same way, when there is a gathering, when the people they're speaking Urdu, I think my Urdu is good because I'm a broadcaster. I do program in Urdu language as well. But thing is, for example, all the technology, all the science things, I want to improve because this era is the technological era. How many things we have invented if I just talk about the South Asian countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and something. How many invention we have done? And when, for example, if I just put an example of James Webb, after the Hubble, this is the biggest invention. The people are saying this is the biggest invention of this century. So if we just want to, how many Asian countries participated to invent that invention? Almost 17 countries were participating in that, and no country was there whose language, and totally they work in English. So if you just want to just promote your language, yes, you have to do something for that. You have to consult, you have to get the knowledge from their languages, because all the technologies, all the researches, even, and what is the main source nowadays for our to get the knowledge, that is internet. And when you write in Urdu or Hindi, how many searches you can find over there? So it means if you want to update yourself, yes, again, I just want to tell you, if you just want to limitize yourself, your life is just for once. And if you have a chance, then when the world is going to be global village, why you are limitizing yourself? Yes, you should be possessive with yourself. And I'm promoting my Punjabi language as well and Urdu language as well. So side by side, I am learning this language because all the new inventions and the technology and the science things, I can search from that language. And secondly, yesterday I was telling the biggest fantasy to learn this language is not for giving the IELTS exams or these type of things. I just want to know because I do not have enough the resources to go every corner of the world. But yes, I have the opportunity that I can talk to the people of different cultures, of the different corner of the world. So I think this is the only way. For example, yesterday I was talking to a person. He was from West Indies, and it is almost thousands of miles away from me. But if I'm just asking about his culture, his tradition, how they celebrate their events, and how they people get married, and what are their rituals, and these type of things, this is just because of this language. And I was telling, and if the communication, I'm just closing my words. For example, communication is something else. To get proficiency, that is something else. For example, a person whose English was like me, his English was not good. He went to the London railway station, and he unfortunately he missed his train. He go to the ticket counter and said, "Train go." I not go. Ticket back, money back. This is also kind of English. If you are able to communicate to the other people, then this is very much enough. And yes, if you want to communicate everything, and if you want to know what he wants to say to you and you want to tell him, so I think this is important. So this is the thing I want to tell. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Muhammad Iqbal. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I also think that English is important. Yeah, but you can promote your own language, your national language. Government can promote, but if you want to go out of your country, then you have to know the other language also, which other people can also speak and understand. And I think that is the English language. Yes, 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 yes.
I do with agree with Muhammad. Muhammad, I did not said that anything like English is not important. We have to learn English. We have to learn others' language as well. The more language you learn, the more opportunities to grab. Okay, so I was just saying how, like you said that it is. I was talking. Maybe I talked in limited way because I was talking from my society point of view. Like as you said, you belong from Punjab. Well, I belong from Sindh. Okay, the Sindh is not that much, well educated. Our education system is not as much as good as like the Punjab is. Okay, we are, what should I say? The learn If I'll summarize that thing, you are very right. You are very right. We have to learn English if we want to touch, we want to get knowledge, we have to learn English. But I was saying, I was talking why we are focusing too much means on English. So that I was describing, and definitely you have your own views. I respect your views. You are very right in that. So thank you very much for your, for the description.
Am I audible to say something?
Yes, 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 Manish.
Okay. I will just add some information in the knowledge of Kaif as she asked that why we are focusing too much on the English. So you all people have already spoke about the importance of the English. I think he mean to ask that our national language is Urdu and on the other some society basis we are speaking. Some people are Sindhi, some Punjabi. But why when we have to submit any papers, when we have to write any papers, when we go to market, when we go to like laws, when we go to for the shopping, everywhere we just see the English, just English language is written at everywhere. If in our country, why we don't use Urdu language as a documents in the document system? So English language is we accept that is the way to communicate an international language. We should hide ourselves for the English language. In other states, like we go to the another countries, or we can when we have to meet anyone online to chat, when we have to explore some new information about all around the world, as the technology and the science and other some biggest researchers just comes from the English language if we are expert in it. So, but her question is why we use English language in our documents. So from here we can guess we are focusing too much on English rather than another language. And also her question was why we are not learning any other language except English. So now I will say about this because I know a lot of the British people. Sometimes I used to meet them and I talk a lot. I have seen them, and usually the question I used to ask from the British, from the American who are native, that how many language you can speak. They will surely say instead of English, they know German, French, and Spanish. From these three languages, mostly the people they know these languages. Only we are the persons that we pay attention on the English, not accept on other language. And also, this is my question from the Mr. Muhammad Iqbal. In our subjects, we have the English, we have Arabic, and we have Urdu. The subjects is their materials for the students in their college, in the schools on why we have these three languages. We know as well English is very important. Any other language also can be. So from here, these all thoughts just makes the points that we are circulating with the information of English language. We are focusing too much. We are stressing ourselves. So that was, I think,
Should
her
I
question.
should I say
So
something?
I,
One more thing.
okay.
One more thing. I want to add one thing. Like you know, lots of Pakistani and Asian people are living in UAE. So the UAE's national language is Arabic. They are purporting their language. All the documentation has been done in Arabic. If you want to get job or if you want to get anything like driving license or municipality letter or everything, they'll give you letter in Arabic. If we won't promote our language, how can the other people will respect our language rather than I didn't say English is a bad thing, but we should we should promote our language as well. You said definitely very right, we haven't done anything. So this is why I was saying we are still living under the influence of British people. Like they left English, we are still following their rules regulation, whatever we have did. If we haven't done lots of invitation, it's not it's our mistake as well, because maybe we are not getting chance, our society is not giving chance, our government is not doing anything for that. So I was saying that we should promote our language. English is important, definitely. I didn't said that English is not important. I have never ever said that English is not important. But the other languages, why we are not preferring in our countries our language.
Okay, so with the permission of Miss Edmund, may I say something?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, so again, the same question is repeating, and I just change the words, but almost the things are the same. Okay, so there are two types of languages. One is our mother tongue, and the second language is the language of communication. For example, if just giving on the ground basis, on the ground realities, you are, for example, living in Sindh, and I am living in Punjab. And for example, some people who are living in some other parts of the India, UPCP or something, these type of their regional languages is something else. If I want to communicate with you, Miss Kath, in my regional language, then can you understand Punjabi? And if you, because I have the experience of living in Sindh as well, I was at Bull Talbian. So when there was lots of Sindhi people, I cannot understand Sindhi, and sometime they can understand Punjabi, but unfortunately they cannot speak properly Punjabi. Yes, so there should be a need of another language that is the language of communication. It can be Urdu, it can be English. So the respect is not. You can say you cannot connect it with your language only. There are many concepts of language. For example, in China, they are very much possessive about their language. In German people, they feel that they are superior nation from the era of the Hitler. But still, they prefer to speak German. Whenever but they speak English when they need. But there should be. But again, the question when why all the documents are in English. But yes, it's up to you. In Canada, there are two official languages. One English, and the second is no national language. I'm talking about. Sorry. One is English and second is French. But there are lots of official languages in the same way. Even there is a British Columbia over there, and that their native language, their official language is Punjabi as well. Where you will see, for example, when you will see there is a railway station, you will find in Punjabi the railway station as well. So in different countries, yes, you can induct your language as well, but before you have to be able first. That's for example, in your courts, in the government circle. Yes, it's okay if you can just because you can understand properly in your own language, but gaining the respect from the other language or with your own language, it doesn't matter. Yes, you can preserve your culture, but why they should learn your language and why we should not learn their language? The question is why they do not speak English or sorry, why they do not speak Punjabi? Because why they should speak Punjabi? Because we need their language. They do not need our language. So uh, to just connect it with our roots, to learn our language, this is important. There is a saying, think act locally and think globally. So in your local level you should have the fluent you should be have you have to connect with your culture. You should speak Punjabi, you should speak Urdu, you should the regional language or the national language. But when you are going to act in globally, then definitely you have to move with the modern trends. So this is the thing. Yes, it's up to you. If you feel comfortable with that, yes, government should and maybe you know this thing or not, Supreme Court has ordered that in official languages in the all the offices that the Urdu, all the documentation should be written in Urdu. And again, this is a complex as well. If you have the PhD degree and the other person is just maybe in metric or maybe the intermediate, and if he is very much fluent in language, in English language, automatically the next person will be influenced by that. So the reason is more than 100 years they just ruled over us. The effect is still in our society. I agree with you. But as far as we just focus on that, they ruled us, we are feeling slaves. Why we should speak their language? In some point of view, this is good. But if you just positively think about that, the French people, all their researches are going to the English, then you have to focus on the English as well, side by side these languages. But it's up to you again. You want to learn, you want to speak in your own language, or you want to learn the international languages as well. And in the French and English, this is the top languages where you can find lots of researches and all the things about that. So this is all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad Iqbal. Yes, Shadik, Shadik wants to say. Yes, Shadik, Leo.
Thank you so much. And first of all, I want to say, you guys, how are you?
We all are fine.
Okay, so I heard too many people's speech, and I glad to see their accents, their speech, their all everything, and I just shocked because all the members they did their best. I'm not the best person, but can I start today's topic?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So my skill is not too much developed right now, but uh, I just starting my this topic, that is why people are giving too much importance to English. Okay, so here our brother Muhammad, he told a lot of things, that is English is too much important to this our life. Then Tarannum, she also told that today's in our life, every type, every segment, we have to learn English, and we have to implement in our daily life, daily basis. Okay, but I wanna give a specific opinion from my side, and that is English is today's life a vital topic also, and it's not a too much uh, productive thing. I also think that, because I think in the every segment, if we want to go abroad and we want to set a job, there definitely we have to communicate with other people. So communication is the main thing. So we have to understand everyone's speech, everyone communication talk so that we can deliver our own speech. If we settle in a job in foreign, so we have to collect some exclusive uh, data like computer or job related things, so all the segments we want to develop our daily life basis. That's why we have to im- im- we have to improve our English skill beside all over the things which will be most needed for that job, or when we go to varsity talk with our friends, family. So there we will talk in our creative ideas. So I think if we just implement our communication skill, we can overcome all over the world. It is not a big fact. Yeah, the Muhammad, our brother, I love his speech, and he told a lot of things like uh, in China system. Then Tarannum told about the native language system. If I did wrong anywhere, just avoid this because I hear your all speech, but I can't remove. I mean, I can't tell that all things because already all speech gone from my head. So whatever. English, why people are giving too much importance to English? It's a simple answer. That is, we want to develop, we want to implement, we want to give our best communication. That's why we have to im- improve our English segment. That's it. And today I don't want to speak more because I'm too much tired today. So sorry for that, ma'am.
It's all right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Sabit. Yeah. Jimmy Idrisi, you wanted to say?
Hello, good afternoon from my side.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Oh, good evening. I'm sorry. Good evening. Yes.
Okay, good evening for you and good afternoon to me.
Okay.
How is your day? How's the time? And nice to meet you, all of you. This is my second time I participate in this online. Thank you so much for giving chance, opportunity. Okay, I am going to share my opinion about this topic. Actually, as others said, that there are so many reasons that people give attention and they like to learn English language because it's an international language uh, and it's give us the chance to get a great job and to be a to get good communication with people over the world. And furthermore, if you want to complete our studies in a kind of great universities, even in Canada or America, so you can get it. Another thing apart from that, uh, I mean, learning languages, especially language, English language, as a psychologist studies shows that people who are bilingual or multilingual have the chance to benefits from learning languages, boost our brain. It's like exercise to switch our mind from language to another. And one thing more is give us the ability to be creative person. And if we combine two languages or three whenever we talk every day, even in our country, so it shows that our personality is have kind of open-minded, and we are ready to learn anything. We are ready to accept any culture, any religious. So this give us the improvement of personality if we learn languages, not just English language. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Remy. Yeah, Rupi Kumari, you wanted to say about the topic?
Yeah, ma'am, good evening.
Good evening.
Ma'am, today topic is why people are giving too much important to English.
Yes.
Ma'am, English is very important language. Ma'am, because it's most of the countries and on the words. It is spoken and understood peoples from different part of words having different language. Ma'am, as their mother tongue are able to communicate and easily with knowledge of English. Without the English language, we can not do uh, anything, and on the internet we can share your ideas and opinions, thought, and that's all, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Rupi Kumari. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for participating in the conversation. Everybody, thank you so much. Uh, and good night. Thank you.
Good
Good
night,
night.
ma'am.
Good night.